Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and the biggest question that is going to be on a lot of your minds right now is the market crashing. And so I'm going to go over exactly what's happening to help you make a better decision with your money, because right now is a very critical time in the market, and I'm going to tell you why. So if we look at the overall index, we're going to look at the Nasdaq right here. Nasdaq has been trading in this pattern right here for a while. And so what we were looking to see is if Nasdaq could break above this line of resistance, we would have exploded to the upside. However, we got rejected here by resistance and then we went straight down. And so for looking at the Nasdaq, we got rejected by a line of resistance. And in the short term, I am very bearish because we do need to see a bottom of this move. And so that bottom could come here on our 50 SMA, but I think more likely we will back test this bottom line of support in this channel, and that will be a very indicative moment in the stock market. And I want to tell you why it's so important to watch this right now. So if we look at Tesla stock here on the daily time frame, we actually got rejected today by our 50 SMA, and that is very bearish in the short term. And so if I zoom this in a little bit onto our 30-minute time frame, you can see when we got past this line, we back tested right here and we got rejected. And so you can see we had a lot of selling pickup when we got rejected here. And right now Tesla is also in no man's land, and we are also looking for a bottom. And for investors and traders looking for an opportunity to get Tesla, this could be that opportunity, but we need to see distinctive price action, and that would be right here at around 620, which is also our uptrend line and our 100-day SMA. And so what uptrend line am I talking about? If I pull this back out onto the daily time frame, right here, this has been a trend line that this stock has been following since the beginning of its uptrend. And so if we hold and bounce off this line, that is extremely bullish for Tesla stock. However, if we break down from this line, that is extremely bearish for not only Tesla, but the entire stock market. And so we are in a very critical moment here in the stock market. We have the Nasdaq dropping, searching for a bottom. We have Tesla that has broken a 50 SMA, back tested and got rejected, also looking for a bottom. And so if I look at Tesla, I have to look at Amazon because it's another big player. And so we have been trading in Amazon right here in this little pattern for a little while. What happened today? We got rejected here by our 50 and our 100-day SMA. If I zoom this in a little bit to look at the price action, you can see we came up here, we got rejected right here, and our momentum accelerated to the downside. So we got rejected by 2 SMAs in the same day. That is very bearish. And so right now, same thing with Amazon. We are in free fall looking for a bottom. And so that bottom could be right here on this bottom line of support. I personally have a theory on the market. I believe this is going to be a very opportunistic time, either to the upside or to the downside here in the market. I believe if Tesla can hold support at the 100 SMA as well as that uptrend line, and Amazon can hold support here on the bottom of this channel, and the Nasdaq can hold support here either on its 50 or the bottom line here in this uptrend, I believe that is going to be a very opportunistic time to buy the dip. The reason why I'm saying that this could be an opportunistic time to buy the dip is because the market is trading identically to how it was before the dot-com bubble. We saw a little bit of trading here in this range, which was our all-time high range. And then eventually we back tested this bottom line of support, and then we eventually shot up to the sky, which yielded a lot of percentage returns on the overall index. And so I'm not saying the same thing is going to happen, but history does tend to repeat itself. And so what we're preparing for right now is that dip. And so right now, because the market is going down, yes, it is scary because until we actually see distinctive price action, we don't know if this is that big crash everybody's talking about or just a very important correction for one of the most opportunistic times that we have seen in the stock market to date. And yes, they are two big extremes on two big ends, the end of the world or a whole new world. And so those are the two scenarios we're playing with right now in the market. And the answers to that question, we will find out when the price action gets to this line of support and we see distinctive price action either to the upside or to the downside, because that will tell us a lot about what is going to happen in the future. And so ultimately, we have two scenarios on the horizon that are either going to make a lot of people a lot of money or a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money. And so I hope this video helps you make a more informed decision and maybe be patient with the market right now. Let it kind of settle in to where it needs to go, because the story is telling us to wait. So we are going to wait and watch. And then patience is a virtue that does have its rewards. And so we will see exactly how the market plays out in the future. But right now, I'm just giving you guys the setting of what potentially could happen. And so we are in an extraordinary time right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs. So if you made it to this point, feel free to hit the subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.